one's good.
Good afternoon, Warrior Nation. My name is Andrew Baxley here at Tysinger Gymnasium for this conference matchup between your Southern Wesleyan University Warriors and the visiting Chowan University Hawks. Chowan has three of the better players in the state, in the conference. Dalen Askew, fifth in conference play at 21.5 points per game. RJ Wilson, first in rebounds per game at 12.5 rebounds per game. And Skylar Davies, first in blocks per game at 3.5 blocks per game. So three big players to watch for Chowan. For Southern Wesleyan, their offense has been off to a slow start here in conference play. They're averaging just 61.5 points per game, which is worst in Conference Carolinas through two games, and that's 9 points behind second last. So they have some work to do here in this one. Chowan, a very good three-point shooting team. They average just over 10 made threes per game. And Southern Wesleyan, a team that has allowed multiple double-digit three-point made field goal games so far this season. The Warriors on the offensive end as well, they struggled against Emory and Henry at 13.5 total minutes of scoreless basketball at the Spectrum Center on Monday in 6-minute, 4-minute, and 3-minute droughts. So they have some things to work on here, and certainly a place to do it here at Tysinger Gymnasium. It's winter break, but it still should be a fun atmosphere here in this Conference Carolinas matchup between your Southern Wesleyan University Warriors and the Chowan Hawks. Starting lineups and tip-off next after this break. Welcome into historic Tysinger Gymnasium here for this Conference Carolinas matchup between the Southern Wesleyan University Warriors and the visiting Chowan University Hawks. So our lineups first for the Hawks: Dalen Askew, Preston Legasic, Skylar Davies, Czech Traore, and R.J. Wilson. And for the home team, the Southern Wesleyan University Warriors, number 00, Shea Smith. Number 4, Rayvon Allen. Number 5, Griffin Effenberger. Number 21, Dyron Brown. And number 23, Aaron Timms. So a familiar lineup. The Warriors have been mixing a lot of lineups around, trying to find what works. And today, this is what Coach Hewitt goes with. No Rico Hallman today. He injured his ankle in the matchup with Emory and Henry. Only played the opening 3 minutes on Monday. But these are the 5 Warriors today. They will be in their home white uniforms with blue trim, and Chowan will be in their road blue uniforms with white trim. 2 very similar colors, the Chowan blue and the SWU blue. I mentioned in the open, but 3 Hawks for you to keep an eye on today. Askew at 21.5 points per game, 5th in conference play. R.J. Wilson, 1st in rebounds at 12.5 rebounds per game. He's a transfer from Appalachian State. And Skylar Davies, a wing who leads in blocks per game, leads the conference in blocks per game at 3.5 blocks per game. That's a small forward at 3.5 blocks per game. So I'll tell you to keep an eye on him, but I'm sure he'll be doing plays to make you keep an eye on him at 3.5 blocks per game. First possession of the game goes to the Warriors after the tip, and it went out of play. That's almost the exact same way that the girls' game started. They tipped out of play. I had to take some time off that for the tip. So get started here. Shea Smith for the Warriors. And here's Dyron Brown straight away. He'll pull a 3. No good off the back rim. Rebounded, though, by Timms. Second chance on the first possession of the game for the Warriors. Here's Smith now for SWU. Going to use the screen from Timms. Float with the right hand off the glass, and good. Nice bucket there from Smith to get us started. Warriors have the first lead of the game. This is Legasic, the sophomore from Queensland, Australia. They have 2 international players, Legasic from Australia and Veigar Alexanderson from, I'm not even going to try to say the city's name, but it's in Iceland. And if you know anything about Iceland, you know how tough some of those names can be. But we will certainly see some of Veigar today, one of their better players off the bench. Their first possession is empty, so SWU has a chance to build on their 2-0 lead here. They come in at 0-2 in conference play. Chowan is 1-1. This is Dyron Brown on the right wing for the Warriors. Here's Smith out to Effenberger. This is the Warriors' best shooter, and he knocks down his first opportunity of the game. Assist goes to Shea Smith. This is Wilson. Mentioned him, a transfer from Appalachian State. 12.5 rebounds per game. This is Czech Traore. That's Legasic's 3. It's short, and the loose ball goes to Davies, who was chopped by Dyron Brown, his first. Brown fouled out against Emory and Henry on Monday. That game was a fun one for us. It played at Spectrum Center, the home of the Charlotte Hornets. Maybe not the result we would have wanted, but certainly a cool opportunity for sure. Southern Wesleyan looking to get back into the win column here today. Their only win of the season so far was a road victory at Anderson back on December 6th. As that pass is tipped away by Smith, but Brown's pass was way too strong for Effenberger. And it goes out of play. First turnover of the game by the Warriors. 18:22 here on the clock in the first quarter. This is Davies to inbound. Junior from Wilmington, North Carolina. One of 4 community college transfers. He's from Brunswick Community College. 5 total transfers, of course. Davis from App State. as the three from Askew was no good, rebounded by Brown. Here's Smith. Love to see him flying in transition in the Warrior jersey. That's where he is at his best. This is Dyron Brown straight away. Trying to create something for Timms on the cut. Couldn't. This is Shea Smith straight away. Here's Brown on the ghost screen. Driving left, set to the play. Brown just a little bit out of control there. He's already got 2 turnovers. 17:51 left here in the first quarter. 5-0, the Warrior lead. This is Legasic with the ball for Chowan. Calling for a screen there from Wilson, and Wilson's screen was illegal. First team foul there on Chowan. First on Wilson, the 7-foot senior originally from Raleigh, North Carolina. Chowan located in Murfreesboro, North Carolina. A long drive. They had to spend the night here close by. Here's Smith. Allen back to Smith. Out to Effenberger on the right wing. He'll try another three. And no good. Rebounded there by Wilson. This is Davies. Inside for Traore. Smith comes to dig. Got his hands on it. And goes out of play. Warrior ball. Both Traore and Smith went crashing into the wall on the near side. Good sportsmanship there by Smith to help Traore up, who was checking his headband for any sign of blood. Traore, a big dude, 6'8", very strong, solid lower body for sure. And Warriors still with the 5-point lead here, just about 3 played in the first half. Here's Effenberger's hands off to Smith. Calls for a screen from Timms. Wanted it on the left side. Timms set it on the right. This is Effenberger now on the right wing. Pump fake. A step back. Another three. Too strong. Loose ball is tipped by Brown to Smith. Timms tries a three. It's good. Good offensive start for the Warriors. They lead by 8 here. 6:37 left in the first half. Here's Askew's handoff to Davies. Davies trying to back down the smaller Allen. He'll turn and fade. A late call there, though. I do think that Allen might have hit Davies on the arm. The call was just a little bit late, but like I said, I think that is the right call. So it will send Davies to the line. Skylar Davies, just a 54% free throw shooter on the year on 6 of 11 tries. Here's a replay of that. You see Davies spin right there. Or we'll replay it once again. Here he spins and fades. I do think that Allen might have got him on the right arm, but either way, Davies' first free throw was no good. Here is his second as we're back live. It's good. So there's the first point of the game for Chowan, and they come to press a 2-1-1-1. It was Legasic and Davies, the two, forcing the pressure, but the Warriors got past it well. Here's Smith calling for a screen from Timms. Timms rolls. Smith gets the switch. And now Timms, the jumper, short, and rebounded by Wilson. This is Legasic now pushing it in transition for Chowan. Out to Davies on the left wing. Got to get a hand up on that. He is a very good shooter, and he makes you pay. There's the first bucket from the floor for Chowan. 8-4, the Southern Wesleyan lead now. Subs waiting now for both teams. They will check in at the under-16 media timeout. This is Brown, handoff to Effenberger. Effenberger gets the switch and throws a tough pass, but great play by Allen to get it back for the Warriors. 5 here on the shot clock. Smith goes with the right-handed floater. No good. Tipped into the hands of Legasic, who will push it now for the Hawks. He goes to the left side. Lost control of it. Kicks out to Askew. He'll pull a three. No good off the front rim. Effenberger grabs the board. Throws it long for Allen. And too much. A couple of Warriors turnovers in transition now when they had good opportunities. And that will send us to the under-16 timeout. 8-4 lead for SWU. And we'll take a quick break and be back with more from Southern Wesleyan and Chowan here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. Back underway now. The Warriors were in some press out of that timeout. Chowan got it across, but Timms tipped it out of play. This is Askew with it now, being guarded by Marcus Long, who checked into the game, along with freshman Eric Hackett for the Warriors. That's Wilson. Lost control, got it back, trying to work with his back to the basket. Short, tipped into the hands of Timms. This is Eric Hackett, who just checked in the game, a freshman averaging 9 points per game. Not the Warriors' leading scorer in points per game, but he is their leading scorer in total points with 90. This is Smith on the left wing to Brown, who fades. Tough shot, no good. It's rebounded by Paul Whitby, a 6'2 redshirt senior from Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, who just checked into the game. And this is Aaron Jones, who is also checked in for Chowan. This is Wilson on the pump fake drive. Smith came to help, and he was the one who fouled. 2 shots for R.J. Wilson. And Jamal Edmondson will check in for the Warriors after the first free throw. Wilson averaging 13.1 points per game, 10.1 rebounds per game overall. At the first free throw is no good. But in conference play, he's averaging 12.5 of each. 12.5 points per game, 12.5 rebounds per game. And a solid free throw shooter for a big man. 74% coming into the game, but misses both of those. And the rebound goes to Marcus Long. Edmondson got Dyron Brown. They come to double Smith. This is Edmondson now for the Warriors, who broke it. Back to Smith. Here's Tim straight away. Looking to run something here for Edmondson. Jamal Edmondson, really good for the Warriors since it came back, and there he is with the layup. He is the Warriors' leading scorer coming into the game, 11 points per game in his 4 games. This is Whitby on the drive. Now Wilson trying to work on Edmondson. Got a step on him. Couldn't finish, though. Flying in for the rebound was Reese Jr., who tied him up. Great rebound there by Keith Reese Jr., the 6'7" junior from Chesapeake, Virginia. One of 2 transfers from Davidson Davie Community College in North Carolina. They get it into Aaron Jones. Out to Askew. Askew pulls a left wing 3, no good. Rebounded by Edmondson. Slow start for Dalen Askew, coming into the game averaging 19.7 overall, 21.5 in conference play. Here's Eric Hackett. Out to Long on the left wing, walked. 4th turnover of the game for the Warriors. Midget Askew yet to get going, 0 of 3 from the floor. All of those are 3, so settling just a bit. He will get a breather, though. It's Legasic and Aaron Ross who checked in. Here's Legasic. Warriors in press. That's Ross. Back to Legasic, who will cross. Back to Ross. Ross will drive and kick. In the corner for 3. Whitby, it's good. Whitby rattles down the 3. The second made 3 of the game for Chowan. And Ross is now on Smith. We'll use the screen from Edmondson, trying to get to the basket. There's some contact, and there is the whistle. We'll see if it's on Whitby or Legasic. It's on Ross, so it will be Ross on the drive, who was the original defender on Smith, not the help defender Legasic. 10-7 here. Smith will head to the free throw line. The Warriors' leading free throw shooter at 74%. Here is the replay. Or not. That Smith's first free throw is good. Warriors not a good free throw shooting team. 58% on the year. Chowan is a team, they are a good free throw shooting team. 71. That's a pretty big gap. 71% to 58%. Do my quick SWU math. That's 13% difference. So we'll see if that plays an impact on today's game. But Smith knocks down his first 2. And here comes JT to get them. Jonathan Taylor, the freshman from Atlanta, Georgia. Here's Legasic. Warriors again here in press. Jonathan Taylor, a very good defender for a freshman guard. Came to double Legasic and got it to Ross. Back to Legasic here. 20 on the shot clock. Trying to work something for Reese Jr. in the post. And Edmondson got a hand on it. This one is out to Ross. On the drive, he left his feet to try to pass to Whitby. Came back down before he got the pass off. Good help defense there by Taylor. And forcing the third turnover of the game for the Hawks. This is Hackett. Long had his pass tip. This is Ross in transition. Kicks out to Legasic for three. No good. Follow, no good by Reese Jr. Here's Taylor in transition for the Warriors. They'll slow it back out. And still Taylor. Out to Hackett. To Edmondson. There are 10 on the shot clock. Edmondson was trying to hand off to Brown. Brown didn't feel the same. Here's Hackett. A tough possession here for the Warriors. Need to get something going with three. Hackett, boy, can he create. Up and under. Got it off in time. Couldn't finish, though. Here's Legasic. Hackett loves to get to that pump fake. Chowan fell for it, but Hackett couldn't knock it down as Legasic was fouled by Marcus Long. And that will send us to our under 12 media timeout with a 5-point Warrior lead. You're watching Southern Wesleyan University basketball here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. Welcome you back here to Teisinger Gymnasium. Warriors a 5-point lead here, 11:35 left in this first half. This is Whitby on the right wing now for Chowan. They throw a lob to Davies. Boy, did he get up. That was certainly the play call from Coach Burke. And Whitby's Euro step floater, no good. Rebounded by Hackett. Here's Smith trying to push it for the Warriors. See if he can get to the rim. Had it tripped away by Legasic. Now in transition, flying is Ross in the basket. Long did great to get back and knock it off of Ross's leg, I believe. So it will go to the Warriors. Rayvon Allen checks in for Marcus Long. Great effort there by Long to get the ball back for the Warriors. Brown will inbound to some Chowan pressure. 1-2-2 here. Davies leading the charge to Allen, and he walked. Here's a replay of that Marcus Long play. Couldn't really tell if that was the correct call. Some of the Chowan Hawks were arguing it, but can't argue the effort from Marcus Long, who did very good to get back and steal the possession back from the Warriors, who then turned it over for already the 7th time here in this game. In under 10 minutes, 7 turnovers in 10 minutes is not a great stat, but the stat they love is the lead. That will be trimmed here after the tip-in from Keith Reese Jr. counted in a foul. One shot here for Reese Jr. Lead down to 3 with an opportunity to make it 1. Didn't see who the foul was on. I'll wait for them to update the live stats. It's charged with Dyron Brown, though. It's second. Here's a free throw for Reese Jr. No good off the right side of the rim. But Davies stole it away. And they got it back with the floater there. So now a 1-point game. Here's Dyron Brown as the Warriors break the press. Great pressure there from Eric Gordon Jr. No relation to the Phoenix Suns, Eric Gordon Jr. Here's Aaron Timms. Here's Shea Smith straight away. 7 here on the shot clock. They blitz Smith. Brown needs to see the shot clock and get one up. Pump fakes, fades away. Good. Oh, what a shot from Dyron Brown at the shot clock buzzer. Warrior lead goes back to 4. Here's Wilson trying to work on the much smaller Smith. Can't finish, but gets the offensive rebound. Tip in for 2. Under 10 to play now, a 2-point lead for Southern Wesleyan. Here's Smith. Smith looking for some help here. Wants to get it to Hackett. Hackett trying to drive. Gets past and finishes. Great job there from Hackett, driving past Dylan Harrison, hanging and finishing. That's Askew. Now to Reese Jr. Jr. drives baseline. Can't finish the up and under. Timms controls the rebound. Here's Smith now for the Warriors. Now Brown on the right wing. Back to Smith. Hackett. Hackett. A pull-up 3. Rattles it home. And that's just what that kid can do. Eric Hackett, a freshman from Lexington, Kentucky, can absolutely light it up from the floor. 5 quick points from Hackett and a officials timeout, I believe. So we'll keep it right here just to see what we're waiting on. I think it might have been some blood. I think someone might have went back to the locker room. But we'll keep it right here. It's Allen, Smith. Oh, so it's Timms. It's Timms who disappeared down the tunnel. So Smith, Hackett, Allen, Edmondson, and Brown are the 5 on the floor for the Warriors. Timms, the Warrior big man, disappeared out the double doors in the right corner of the gym. And it's Chowan possession now, a 7-point lead after 5 straight points from Eric Hackett. Turnover forced there by the double team from Edmondson. Here's Smith, not a great pass. Stolen away by Harrison, who flies to the rim and missed a layup. Now Hackett will try to push for the Warriors. Here's Smith, has Brown, but a pull-up instead and knock it down. Big swing there for the Warriors. Turned the ball over, got a missed layup, and then finished with the jump shot. 22-13 now. And the clock is at 8:46. They had to reset the shot clock there to 28. And subs will come in for both teams. Jonathan Taylor for the Warriors and Preston Legasic for Chowan as Aaron Timms comes back. They say he's good. He gives the thumbs up. And we're back underway here. 8:42 to play first quarter, a 9-point lead for Southern Wesleyan. That's Eric Gordon Jr. who dumped it out to R.J. Wilson. Still Wilson, tipped away by Hackett. Not sure if I'm a big fan of that call. Thought that Hackett might have poked that one away cleanly, but they will charge the freshman his first. But boy, has he been bright since coming into the game. 6 minutes played, 5 points on 2 of 3 field goals. Here's a replay of that one. You'll see as Gordon gives it to Wilson, Wilson will drive left and get the switch to Hackett. And then before Hackett goes back to Legasic, he poked it away. Maybe they say he had a hand in the back. Maybe that might have been the call. But Hackett gets it anyways. Now here's Allen in transition to finish with the right hand. He does. Hackett gets it right back. Great play here from the freshman. A flare screen to Legasic. And again, we have a issue with the clock, slowing down the Chowan offense, who was pushing it after a made basket. And it's 8:22 left first quarter, and an 11-point lead here for Southern Wesleyan, their largest lead so far in conference play. And it will be Chowan inbounds to Legasic. Now Dalen Askew. Askew still yet to score. Coming into the game, 5th in conference play at 21.5 points per game. He'll call for a screen from R.J. Wilson. Gets it to Wilson on the dive. Great play there from Wilson to find Demarius Summers, the freshman from Deerfield Beach, Florida, for his layup. His first points of the game, and cuts the lead back into single digits. Here's Taylor's handoff to Hackett. Trying to get some on Legasic. No good off the front rim. And a little bit of a heat check there from Hackett, but you live with that from the freshman. Here's Askew. Double screen from Wilson and Summers. They give it to Wilson on the pop. 3 is no good. Rebounded by Edmondson. Really strong rebound there from Jamal. Taylor will try to push. Here's Hackett back to Taylor. And the Warriors will slow it down now. 7:30 play here, first quarter. 24-15 the Southern Wesleyan lead. This is Edmondson. And still Edmondson. Edmondson trying to back down Legasic now. Got a step and finish with the left hand. That's a bit of a mismatch. It looked like they switched that from Davies to Legasic while Edmondson heads back to the basket, but that's maybe not a switch you want to go to because Edmondson is a really good finisher around the basket. But the Warriors will take it. Lead back to 11. 7 minutes left here, first quarter. This is Dalen Askew. Pull up from the right, just above the free throw line. No good. Out of play. Ball goes to the Warriors, and that will send us to a media timeout. The lead is 11 here for Southern Wesleyan. A terrific start for the Warriors. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Southern Wesleyan University basketball here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. Back here to Teisinger Gymnasium. Zoomed in on the Chowan bench led by head coach Rob Burke, who is the son and former player of Bob Burke, who is the winningest head coach in Chowan basketball history. Rob is top 10 in Chowan D3 history in points, assists, and three-point field goals made. So a legend of Chowan basketball and the son of a legend of Chowan basketball. So Chowan basketball royalty here in the building in Teisinger Gymnasium, but the Hawks have an 11-point deficit here with 6:56 left in the first quarter, and it will be Warrior possession here. This is Jonathan Taylor. It's Taylor, Hackett, Brown, Allen, Edmondson on the floor for the Warriors. This is Taylor trying to get doubled here by Davies and Askew. They swing it to Hackett. Hackett pulls a 3 from the left wing. No good. Edmondson tips it out. Here's a scramble for it. Brown comes down with it. Strong catch there by the big man, Dyron Brown. Shot clock reset to 20. And this is Jonathan Taylor straight away. He's being guarded by Legasic. This is Brown, under 10. Taylor now on the right wing. They're looking for Edmondson. Edmondson has to work with 5. Jab steps, pulls up, no good. Rebounded by Legasic. He'll try to push it here. Nice in and out dribble there. We'll slow it down and kick it to Askew. What a feed there from Dalen Askew to the wide open Demarius Summers. His layup was good. Beautiful feed there from the junior from Ahoskie, North Carolina, Dalen Askew. Here's Dyron Brown. Now Edmondson. Edmondson will hand off to Hackett. Hackett trying to drive to the lane. Kicks out to Taylor. He'll pull a straightaway 3. It's good. Nice bucket there from Taylor on the assist from Hackett. Legasic trying to answer right after the made basket. No good. But Summers flies in and finishes. Dalen Summers has had really good minutes for Chowan here, a freshman from Deerfield Beach, Florida. And Coach Hewitt, is not happy with his team for not rebounding there. So he'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. But Demarius Summers, he's been really bright off the bench. We've had 3 great performances from freshmen in this one so far. Demarius Summers has 6, the leading scorer for Chowan. Eric Hackett has 5, the second leading scorer for the Warriors, and Jonathan Taylor had just knocked down that 3. He's made his only field goal to give him 3 in this one. So 3 freshmen playing very good here so far. Not exactly what we thought coming into it. We thought it would be the upperclassmen of Chowan and the juniors of Southern Wesleyan, but it's the freshmen here so far that are making an impact and playing very well and earning some extra minutes off the bench here. So it's Warrior ball here, a 10-point lead, 5:37 left first quarter. Effenberger checked in for Eric Hackett, and Taylor tried to step through the double team, picked up his dribble and the pressure. It certainly would be a teaching moment. You don't want to do that there, but certainly got away with the foul. You take that for the Warriors, but only the third team foul on Chowan. This is Brown who swings it across to Taylor. Back to Brown. Taylor hands off to Timms. Timms to Effenberger. Pump fakes and drives. Kicked out to Taylor. His corner 3. No good off the front rim. Tipped in the air. Timms comes down with it and goes straight back up. Too strong and rebounded by Summers. Another really impressive play there from Demarius Summers. Super strong rebound with multiple bodies around him. This is Dalen Askew out to Legasic. Trying to work Summers in the post. Has Brown on him with his back to the basket. Going to turn and fade. Brown fouled him. Count it and the foul. Whoa, Demarius Summers, where did you come from, young man? He came into the game averaging just 6.2 points per game on 8.6 minutes per game. But boy, has he been bright here so far. At his best play yet. Cuts the Warrior lead into double digits. And he'll go to the free throw line and a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. Taylor and Brown sit. Edmondson and Smith come in. And here is Summers' free throw. It's no good. Edmondson corrals the loose ball. 29-21 it stays. Under 5 here to play in the first half. They split it to the middle to Effenberger. Now back to Smith. 20 on the shot clock. Smith hands off to Allen. Now Timms. Now Edmondson. Can he work with his back to the basket on Summers? Edmondson turns with the right-handed hook. It's good. So, young buck, you can't guard that. That's exactly what that face from Jamal Edmondson was on the way back on the floor. But here's Summers' 3 to answer. He does. So Edmondson falls asleep on the defensive end after knocking down the right-handed hook shot. Summers gets him right back, +1. 31-24, 4 minutes left here in the first half. Chowan goes zone here, 2-3. Effenberger to Smith. Allen to Timms. Nice feed there. Better feed to Edmondson. Had it blocked by Summers. Gets the loose ball. Trying to push now. Smith tipped it. It's off Summers' last. Goes back to the Warriors. And that will send us to our under 4 media timeout. A 7-point lead here for Southern Wesleyan, who have led the entire first half so far. You're watching Warrior basketball here on the Conference Carolina Digital Network.
Set us apart. We daily work to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolina.
And welcome back here to Teisinger Gymnasium. A 7-point lead here for the Southern Wesleyan University Warriors over the Chowan University Hawks with 3:49 left here in the first half. It will be Warrior possession following the Chowan dead ball turnover that sent us to the media timeout. They come out with a 1-2-2 press. Smith had it tipped back to Effenberger. Got to get it across here. They do. Effenberger gets doubled. Swings it across to Smith. Smith to Edmondson, back to Smith. This is Timms now left wing. Hands off to Effenberger. Effenberger drawing right. Under 10 here on the shot clock. Out to Smith in the corner. Got to get a shot up. Step back. 3. No good. Rebounded by Askew. Askew will try to push. Chowan has numbers. Another great feed from Askew to Summers. And he finishes again. That's almost the exact same play we saw a couple minutes ago on a beautiful dime from Dalen Askew, who has not scored but does now have 2 assists. He is their leading scorer and top 5 in the conference in points per game, but yet to find a mark here so far. Still making his impact, though. This is Edmondson out to Smith. 15 here on the shot clock for the Warriors. 2:50 on the game clocks. Smith drives. They blitz him after the pick. Now here's Effenberger. Allen on the right wing. Not a shooter, but will have to pull it because of the spacing, and he missed it. No good. Rebounded by Wilson. Here's Legasic now for Chowan. We're going to cut it ever closer here. The lead stands at 5 with 2:30 left first half. The drive from Davies hangs and dishes it out to Askew in the corner. Got to get a hand up on that one. Misses it, though. Short on the front rim. Rebounded by Edmondson. Cold start from Askew. Certainly take it, though, for the Warriors. A 5-point lead. Smith gets it across and calls a timeout. He thought that Coach Hewitt was telling him to call a timeout, so he got it across half court and called the timeout right away, but Coach Hewitt immediately says, I was not calling for that one. That one just slightly humorous. Just a 30-second timeout, though, so we'll keep it right here. That is a timeout charge to the Warriors called there by Smith. A 5-point lead here. 2:13 left first half. For the Warriors, they've been faced with a freshman who's on fire, and Demarius Summers, a freshman from Deerfield Beach, Florida, Stoneman Douglas High School. 13 points, 6 of 6 from the field, 4 rebounds and a block as well. The Warriors have missed their last 4 field goals, though, from the floor. They do still lead by 5. Here's Taylor to inbound. Gets it into Allen. They'll hand it back to Taylor. And tried to get it into Allen. It was tipped and blocked by Eric Gordon Jr. Gets it back to Taylor with 10 here on the shot clock. Calls for a double screen, but then rejects it. And out to Timms. Has to pull a 3 and knocks it down. The Warriors are hitting some tough shots from behind the arc. That's their 6th made 3 of the half on 13 tries. Just over 40% here from that mark. This is Skylar Davies out to Wilson. He'll pull a 3. It's good. Wilson answers the 3 and holds up 3 fingers pointed at the Southern Wesleyan bench. And it's once again a 5-point lead here for the Warriors. This is Taylor out to Allen on the right wing. Timms coming to the post to get the ball. Working with his back to the basket on Traore. Kicks it out to Taylor. They stay down on the pump fake. Still Taylor. Rejects the screen. Driving left. Will pull up and knock it down. Taylor knocking down a couple shots here. He's got 5. And Eric Gordon Jr. trying to push it after the made basket for Chowan. This is Wilson. Hands off to Davies. Goes around the screen and dives. Stolen away by Effenberger. Quickly ahead to Allen in transition. Dumps it off to Edmondson. Foul is on the pass. It's Davies, I believe, who fouled Allen before he could give it to Edmondson. That will be Davies' first. And just a 4th-team foul on Chowan. So no free throws yet. And likely no free throws here in the half. It will take a couple to get him there. Taylor gets it into Allen, but a good foul there by Davies to save 2 points. See if the Warriors try to go 2 for 1 here. 15 on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock. Allen still holding it. Edmondson still under 10 now, trying to spin. Kicks it to Timms. Timms, a step back 3 to the right, no good. And they were holding Taylor. The foul will be charged to Gordon Jr., who is holding the freshman Jonathan Taylor, who was trying to get that offensive rebound. So long possession here for the Warriors. And shot clock will reset to 20. 27.4 is where the game clock stands. Still a 36-29 lead for the Warriors. Here's Edmondson now on the pass from Timms. Effenberger pulls a left wing three. No good. Too strong off the back rim. Rebounded by R.J. Wilson. Wilson will bring it up himself. They can hold for the last shot they want to, and Coach Burke will call the timeout. We'll see if he calls a 30 or 60. And it's just a 30, so we'll keep it right here. Coach Burke will draw up his play, see what he can get. We mentioned he's the son and former player of Bob Burke, who is the Chowan winningest head coach in program history. So Bob, some big shoes to live up to. 14.4 is where the clock is stopped. We'll see if they try to get Askew going here. He has not scored yet in the game. 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 4 from three-point land. Coming into the game, averaging 21.5 in conference play. Or maybe they try to go to Summers, who is their leading scorer, the game's leading scorer, with 13. And neither Askew nor Summers is on the floor, so I went 0 of 2 there. It's going to be someone new. Who is the mystery man that Coach Burke draw the play up for? Skylar Davies will trigger with 14.4 on the clock and gets it into Eric Gordon Jr. straight away, who's being guarded by Taylor. Wilson waiting to set the screen, and set him the screen, and then again for Davies. Taylor tried to jump it. He recognized that play very well, but Davies made him pay, and that will do it. Marcus Long did not get the shot off in time, and that will send us to the half with a 5-point lead. Coach Hewitt not happy that Taylor tried to jump the passing lane there. And it's a 36-31 game here at the half. We'll take a short break. Be back with your halftime report here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. Welcome back to Theisinger Gymnasium. Andrew Baxley here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. The Warriors lead by 5 here at the half, 36-31. They led by as many as 12 in this first half. It is their first lead in conference play at the half so far this year. We've had a couple of fabulous freshmen in that first half, most of which Demarius Summers of Chowan, 13 points on 6 of 6 field goal to go with 4 rebounds off the bench for the Hawks. For the Warriors, Eric Hackett has 5 and Jonathan Taylor has 5. For the Warriors, they're shooting. They've shot the ball very well. 6 of 14 from 3 in that first half, only coming into the game averaging 6 made threes on the year per game. So that's a very high number in comparison to that. We'll see if that regresses at all for the Warriors. If they can keep that up, you certainly like their chances in this game. Another thing they've done well is they've held Dalen Askew, one of the leading scorers in the conference, came into the game at 21.5 points per game in conference play. He is scoreless so far. 0 of 6 from the floor, 0 of 5 from behind the arc. So the Hawks certainly want to get him going. And the Warriors, whatever they're doing in that first half on Askew, keep doing it because he is one of the better players in this conference, and the Warriors have shut him out. So we'll see if they can keep doing the same in the second half. Just about 5 minutes until we come back for the second half. Until then, stay right there. This should be a really fun one.
Located in downtown Central, Rails 133 has something for everyone. With menus and specials designed by our chef, Trent Kane, our selections can only be best described as upscale Southern comfort foods. Chef Kane uses only the freshest, locally sourced ingredients that have made Rails a destination spot. We offer theme nights, chef specials, daily specials, and our famous Meat and 3 on Sundays. Come visit Rails, dine in our lighted patios, or in our railroad-inspired dining areas. Rails 133, where memories are made every day.
Diamond T Promotional Gear is just a family-owned business that provides screen print, embroidery, vinyl graphics, cars and banners. We've been in business now for over 32 years.
set us apart. We daily work to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolina.
And welcoming back here to Theisinger Gymnasium. The Warriors lead 36-31 as we get ready to start this second half. For the Warriors, it will be Brown, Smith, Allen, Effenberger, and Timms. For Chowan, it's Legasic, Wilson, Traore, Askew, and Davies. And the Warriors get the first possession here of the second half, even though they did win the tip. There's a jump ball in the middle, so they do get the ball here in their home white uniforms. This is Shea Smith with the ball in his hands, using a screen there from Dyron Brown, has Legasic on him. Smith will spin and pull the jump shot. A little bit out of control there. Rebound goes to Davies. This is Legasic now, the sophomore from Queensland, Australia. Here's Askew now on the right wing, and his layup is no good. He remains scoreless. There is a late foul, though. Foul will be charged to Rayvon Allen, who has done a terrific job on Dalen Askew. Mentioned it at halftime, mentioned it probably a few times. You guys might be close to tired of me saying this, but Askew, one of the better scorers here in conference play, and if he knocks down a free throw here, it will be his first points of the game. A junior from Ahoskie, North Carolina, went to Hertford County High School. And he knocks the first one down. He's a leader in points, steals, assists, free throw shooting, and three-point field goal shooting. So safe to say he's a good player. And he knocks down two at the stripe. 36-33 now, 9:22 left second quarter. Chowan pressed often after made baskets in the first half. And want to get the Warriors in that dead zone in the middle of the floor, but Dyron Brown split it. Smith's floater was no good. Timms got the rebound. He'll go up with the left hand. It's good. That's Timms' money shot in the paint, that left-handed hook shot. He's so good from that exact spot. Lead back to 5. Here's Legasic on the drive. Tough finish from Preston Legasic. Here's Smith now for the Warriors. Back to 3. Smith wants Brown on the right side. Back to Smith. He calls for a screen from Effenberger. Uses it going to his left. Out to Brown. Warriors made 6 first half threes. And 5 here on the shot clock. A bump there, but they find it to Allen. Has to go up and can't. Thought that Smith might have got bumped on the hedge there from Czech Traore, who didn't play a whole lot in that first half after starting the game. No call, shot clock violation. And so here is Chowan now. A chance to cut into this lead again or tie it with a 3. Here's Legasic. Out to Wilson. Back to Legasic. Shea on him. Working in the post is Wilson. Goes with the right hand, no good. Ball bounces, Effenberger gets to it. Here's Smith now for the Warriors. To Allen. Brown. Inside, Effenberger was wide open. Didn't know if that pass was meant for him or Effenberger, but instead Smith got it. Miscommunication and a missed opportunity for the Warriors. Effenberger splits a double team, has to throw it away or he would have traveled. It goes to Askew. Warriors might have wanted that dead ball turnover as Askew finishes with the right hand in transition. He's got 4 quick points here in the second half, and the lead is down to 1. There's Smith on the right wing for the Warriors, looking for Timms. And Troyer was all over Timms there. Foul will be charged on the senior from Charlotte, North Carolina. And just his first, though. First team foul, of course, of the half. Smith will inbound. It's to Timms. He hands off to Effenberger. Now to Smith. Smith pulls a three from the left side. Good. Big shot there from Smith to put the lead back to 4 for the Warriors. Shea Smith, not a big-time threat from beyond the arc, but he knocks his shot down there, and it's a big one for the Warriors. Here's Askew trying to work on Allen with his back to the basket. They kick it out to Wilson, who swings it for Davies. He answers from the corner for 3. Lead back to 1. Here's Timms now for the Warriors. Out to Effenberger. Thought about a 3 to try to answer back. Instead, hands off to Smith. Smith spins away from trouble, flies through. Legasic blocked it and tipped it. Loose ball on the floor. Allen rips it away. Great effort there from Rayvon Allen, but then he lost it out of play. So ball goes back to Chowan. That's a chance for them to take their first lead of the game here with the made basket. Legasic uses the screen from Traore. He dives. Legasic spins, kicks to Wilson. Great feed from Wilson. Traore pump fakes and finishes. And this is the first lead of the game for the Hawks with 15:55 left here in the second half at 42-41. Here's Timms on the left wing. Allen goes. They get it to him, and he finishes and one. Counted and the foul for the junior from Lexington, South Carolina, Rayvon Allen, who will have a chance in an old-fashioned three-point play when we come back. The Warriors retake the lead after Chowan took their first lead of the game. You're watching Southern Wesleyan University basketball here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. Welcome back here to Theisinger Gymnasium with Rayvon Allen at the free throw line, and he rattles that one home to put the lead back to 2 for the Warriors. They come in press, and Chowan gets it into Davies. Now here's Askew, wide open under the basket, Traore. I think someone might have missed their assignment there. You usually don't have someone wide open, even when you're in pressure. The person open should be standing under the basket. Now we're tied now at 44. First tie since the start of the game. One lead, one tie. And now 2 lead changes. Here's Edmondson trying to work on Wilson. Couple spin moves. Kicks it out to Effenberger. Gotta shoot it. And he doesn't. In time. Shot clock violation. The ball back to the Hawks. 44-44, 15 left here in the second half. Here's Askew on the left wing. Driving right, kicking to Legasic. Quickly pulls a 3, knocks it down. Very quick release there from Preston. And he knocked down the right wing 3 to give the Chowan Hawks their second lead of the game here. Here's Allen on the drive. Hang, can't finish. Might have been blocked by SWU. Smith, great job to steal it back. Smith, pump fake goes up. Foul is called there on R.J. Wilson. Terrific job there by Shea Smith to steal the ball right back. And that will be the second personal foul there on R.J. Wilson, the redshirt senior from Raleigh, North Carolina, by way of Appalachian State University. Smith's first free throw's good. Hackett and Long check in for Allen and Effenberger. Here's Smith's second. Good. 47-46 now, 14-27 left second. Here's Wilson in the open floor now. That one's out to Whitby. Whitby back to Legasic. Inside, Summers left him wide open again. He's got 15 now. Couple defensive breakdowns here in the second half so far for the Warriors, who now trail by 3 after leading the entire first half. This is Smith trying to work with his back to the basket. Lost control of it on the way up. Summers corralled the loose ball. This is Legasic now for the Hawks. Here's Wilson now under the basket, fouled by Edmondson. Certainly a foul, but really not much Edmondson can do there. Wilson has him outmatched, and a very talented player, very polished with his back to the basket, just backing and backing and backing Edmondson down until he can't do anything but make the layup or foul him. So Wilson heads to the line. And knocks it down. I mentioned it earlier, but he's a good free throw shooter for a big man. 74% on the year. Averaging a double-double on the year. 13.1 points per game, 10.1 rebounds per game. And he knocks both down from the stripe. Now a 5-point lead. Once again, the biggest for Chowan here in this game. Here's Hackett on the left wing. Rejects the screen, driving left, hangs, and can't finish. Rebound SWU. Long pass ahead. Smith got a hand in the way. Summers will trigger for Chowan. And a lob to Summers. Great play there by SWU to Summers. And you could hear for Burke, Coach Burke calling for blue X on that inbound pass. And it's a lob to Summers. Great play drawn up there by Coach Burke here in his third season as coach of Chowan men's basketball. This is Shea Smith now for the Warriors. And we got a foul on Wilson. That will be his third. That is an important third foul there picked up by R.J. Wilson. 17 points now for Summers. And SWU not his biggest scoring game, but he does still have 5 assists. And Dyron Brown checks in for Edmondson as well as Jonathan Taylor for Shea Smith. This is Brown on the left wing for Timms. Back to Brown. We have a foul on Summers. That will be the 15th foul on Chowan, so those are starting to rack up for him. But just Summers first. And Aaron Jones will check in for Preston Legasic. Taylor into Brown. Long for 3. Good. There's Marcus Long's first points of the game, and that means that everyone for the Warriors who has played has scored. That's the answer, no good by Whitby, and a foul. Another foul there. This time it's on 3. That's Aaron Jones, the redshirt sophomore from Ocala, Florida. And then the Warriors will be in the double bonus now. Or excuse me, they will be in the bonus shooting free throws for the rest of the half. 12:30 left second quarter, a 4-point lead for Chowan at 53-49. It says Timms underneath, can't finish, but he's fouled. Timms will get 2 shots here. Here's his first, too strong. Aaron Timms, just a 38% free throw shooter on the year. 8.8 points per game. Second one good. So the lead is 3. With 12:20 to play here in the second. SWU up top, being guarded by Long. Gets a screen there from Davies. Now switch to Taylor. This is Whitby on the drive. Spins back to the right hand. Goes up and under. Nice move. No finish, though, from Whitby. Timms gets the rebound. Warriors a chance to tie it. Hackett pump fakes and drives. Kicks to Taylor. He will drive. Kick to Hackett. Now his turn to drive. Oh, what a nice move by Hackett. And the finish as well. What a play by Eric Hackett. Now here's Summers in the post, goes up and finishes. One freshman scores, then the other one answers. Summers now has 19, still yet to miss a shot from the floor so far today. They go inside to Timms, see if Timms can work on Summers. Count it, and the foul. A chance at a 3-point play, and a chance for Aaron Timms to tie it up when we come back. 55-54, and what has been a really entertaining game so far. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back to Timms' missed free throws. So the Warriors miss a chance to tie it there from the line. Under 12 to play here in the second half. A 1-point lead for Chowan, 55-54. This is R.J. Wilson trying to work and kicks to James for 3. No good. Strong rebound, Marcus Long. This is Hackett in the corner now. Timms or Brown in the short corner goes with the right-handed hook, tipped around and corralled by Keith Reese Jr. This is SWU now in transition for Chowan. A cone drill to the right, no good. Rebound by Wilson. He goes up and he is fouled. And it's called on Aaron Timms, his first, third of the half for the Warriors, but it will be free throws here for R.J. Wilson. His second trip to the line here in this half. And it's good. 3 of 5 now. 2 points and a rebound shy here of a double-double. That's what he averages on the year, 13 and 10. Right now he's at 8-9. And make it 9-9. 10:40 to play, 3-point lead here for Chowan. Here's Brown. Driving and spinning, stripped away by R.J. Wilson. Up ahead to Legasic, who finishes with the left hand. Lead continuing to grow here for Chowan in the second half. First got the lead at the 15:41 mark, and it's been growing since. This is Timms with Reese Jr. on him. Timms spinning, trying to go up, some contact, no call. Reese, some good defense, gets the rebound. Up to Legasic, a transition three, and he knocks it down. Just like that, the Chowan lead is 8, and they are playing with extreme confidence right now. 1-1 in conference play. Southern Wesleyan 0-2. Here's Hackett now. Speaking of extreme confidence, this freshman has it. Brown will pull the jumper, though. Too strong. Rebounded by Legasic. Legasic crossing over. Nice move, Legasic in the corner. James for three. No good, man. The Chowan bench would have exploded if that one went in. But we have a blocking foul. On Hackett. And Allen comes to get him. 9:27, 62-54. Here's Legasic to Askew. 10 on the shot clock. Askew trying to create for himself. Goes up and under. Beautiful move, but couldn't finish. Tim rebounds. Warriors have numbers if they want to push it. It's 4-on-4 now. Tim's joined late. Taylor still has it and will dribble out. Long inside Tim's. Can Tim's finish up the smaller Askew? He can. Lead down to 6 here. 8:55 left second quarter. Excuse me, second half. This is Legasic now for Chowan. Still Askew. Crossing over, driving left, and a bump there on Allen. Raybon's got 3 now. So Legasic now the inbound. He's got 10. One of 2 Hawks in double digits to go with Demarius Summers, who has 19. This is Aaron James up top. Rejects the screen from Reese Jr. Driving. Has Legasic if he can get it to him. They do. Pump fakes and drives. Floater short. Rebounded Brown. Here's Long to push. He had the cross match, but they switched it after Brown set the screen. Nice pass, though, from Long. Timms goes up, and he finishes. Lead down to 4. Back-to-back buckets for Aaron Timms with 8 minutes to play here in the second half. Warriors need another stop here. James flies to the basket and finishes. Really quick drive there from Aaron James, the redshirt sophomore from Ocala, Florida. This is Taylor now for the Warriors, who hands off to Long. Long driving, and James with his hand on the back of Marcus Long. That will send us to our under 8 timeout. 7:40 left, 64-58, the Chowan lead. You're watching Southern Wesleyan University basketball here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. back here, Marcus Long at the line for 1-and-1 free throws. Long, a 78% free throw shooter on the year, misses the front end. That's a big miss for the Warriors, down by 6 with 7:30 left. Free throw shooting has been an issue for them all year, 58% coming into the game. That puts them down to 60 on the game. This is Wilson. Goes with the right hand, down and out. So Warriors escape there. I'd love to get a basket here, cut back into this lead. Aaron Timms has been good. Kicks it to Brown for three. It's good! Dyron Brown from downtown cuts the lead to 3. This is Legasic now. Gets a screen from Wilson. Shea Smith is on him. Under 7 to play now. 64-61. Another quick drive from James. This time he can't finish. Brown gets a loose ball. It's to Allen. Allen almost handed it off to Smith before Askew jumped the lane. This time it's Smith. He gets a screen from Timms. Long sets the screen from Timms. Great play there. Timms set the screen for Smith. Long then set the screen on the dive for Timms, who was wide open for the layup. Can we get a replay of that, Ryan? That was a great set. We'll keep it right here. 64-63. A great play called there by Coach Hewitt in his second season at the helm for the Warriors. As Aaron Timms now has 17 points. Here is the replay of that last play. So you see Shea Smith has it right now. Timms will set the screen on the left side. Here comes Marcus Long to set the screen on Timms' man, and he's wide open for the layup. That's a terrific play by Coach Hewitt, and the lead is 1 here with 6:27 left in the second quarter. Thank you very much, Ryan. Great work by our camera crew and by our producer, Ryan, as always. They do a great job keeping us on the waves here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. But Aaron Timms now has 17 points in the game on 7 of 10 field goal shooting, knocked down both his threes to go with 7 rebounds, 2 assists. The last assist went to Dyron Brown, but the play was made by the screen from Marcus Long, who had a big 3 a couple possessions ago. And the Warriors will be shooting 2 free throws on every foul from here on out. So that's certainly something to keep in mind. Our largest lead for the Warriors was 12 back with 5:43 left in the first. And since then, Chowan has been cutting and cutting and cutting until they took the lead. And with 15:41 in this half, led by as many as 8, it's now 1. We'll see what they draw up here. Last time out of a timeout, they had a side out. They drew up a beautiful play to throw a lob for Summers from Askew. Summers not on the floor. Askew is. We'll see what they do here. Coach Burke does a great job in his third year here with Chowan. We'll see what he drew up out of this timeout. Here's Legasic. Now Askew. Now Wilson. James. Wilson dives, kicks out to Legasic for 3, and he answers. A big-time shot from the sophomore from Australia. He's now got 13, knocking down 3 threes. The lead is 4. Under 6 to play. They tried to do the same thing again, but Long didn't get as much of Wilson as he did on the last play, but Timms will finish anyways. That's the exact same set, but a much more difficult shot from Aaron Timms. The lead to 2. Here's Legasic. Wilson pops. Will he knock down the 3? No good. And flying in is Long, but a loose ball. Coach Hewitt telling his guys to box out. Coach Burke asking for an over-the-back call. The Hawks will keep it with the possession arrow as Czech Traore will check in for Aaron James, who had a really tough layup a couple possessions ago. Super quick is James. And the inbounder will be Legasic. Struggling to get it in, and just over the outreach fingertips of Rayvon Allen. Terrific interior defense there from the Warriors. Under 15 here on the shot clock. Legasic has it. Switch to Timms. Now here's Wilson. Wilson will step back 3 over Smith. No good. Tipped and rebounded to Askew. No good off the side of the basketboard. but a foul is called on the push from Rayvon Allen. Wilson had a big little switch there on Smith, but decided to go with a step-back three. But Askew controlled the offensive rebound, and he will head to the free throw line here. That's a three from Wilson, and it was tipped by Traore to Askew, and that just moved a little bit too fast. I can't really argue that foul too much, though. Charge it to Rayvon Allen, his fourth. He's been the man on Askew just about all night, holding Askew to just one made field goal. That's a big fourth foul, though, on Allen. He has to navigate carefully with 5:14 left in the half. Free throw is no good and long, and Traore rips it away from Marcus Long. That's a massive rebound from a massive human. Here's Legasic. Gets a screen from Traore, tripped him up, and there is the offensive foul. That's a great call there. The screen tripped Marcus Long. Warriors get the ball back there. An opportunity missed for the Hawks. After getting the offensive rebound on a missed free throw, ball goes back to the Warriors, who can tie or cut the lead to one here with the made basket. Oh, great cut to Allen, who blew the layup. Oh, no. Here comes the other way, Askew. Crossing over to the left hand, hangs. Can't finish. Brown rebounds. Here goes Smith in transition now for the Warriors. He will slow it down. Now the long on the right wing. He pulls a three to tie it. Airballed. Allen is there. This time he makes a layup. And a sigh of relief there from Coach Hewitt. Lead down to one. 4:30 left here in the second half. This is Legasic. Now Askew on the left wing. Allen ripped it away. Here goes Rayvon Allen transition. Two-handed slam. Warriors take the lead on Rayvon Allen's strip and score. 4:10 to play. 69-68 the home team. And now Askew. Allen fell there. They have a man open if they can find him. It's Legasic. He pulls a three. He answers. What a big-time shot from Preston Legasic to put the lead back to three. Or they call that a two, 71-69 now. This is Smith. Now long straight away. Here's Timms with his back to the basket. Kicks it out to Smith. Smith thought about a three. He's going to drive, pull up from the right. Tough shot, no good. Flying in is Traore. 2-point lead remains intact for Chowan. 3:30 to play here, second half. Boy, has this turned into a really fun contest. Long blew up the handoff there from Wilson, and a timeout called by Coach Burke. What a game we have in store. Don't go anywhere. We're going to our media timeout. I will come back to a 2-point game here from Theisinger Gymnasium. You're watching Southern Wesleyan University basketball here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. Back underway here from Theisinger Gymnasium. 3:15 to play, a 2-point game. There is, though, 7 here on the shot clock for Chowan. And Dyron Brown bails him out there with the foul, wrestling for position with R.J. Wilson. That will send Wilson to the free throw line. 1-and-1 free throws for a 74% free throw shooter in R.J. Wilson, the transfer from Appalachian State. And Legasic will check in for James. Had James in for offense there. First free throw from Wilson is good. So he will get a second. Lead to 3. 3:08 left here, second half. Both teams shooting free throws from here on out. 17 fouls on SWU, 10 on Chowan. And the second free throw good from Wilson. A 4-point lead for the Hawks. Here is Smith. Now for Long. And Traore was holding Timms. So that will send Timms to the line. But if you're going to foul anyone and you're Chowan, you're going to foul Aaron Timms. A 38% free throw shooter on the year. And tonight he's 1 of 3 from the line. This will be 2 shots. He knocks the first one down. Timms, a 6'8 junior, originally from Chicago, Illinois. First went to Spoon River Community College, and now he's here in Central South Carolina in the Warrior jersey. And he knocks down 2 big free throws there for Aaron Timms. Under 3 to play, a 2-point game. 73-71. This is Wilson, hands off to Davies, who hands off to Askew. Gets a screen from Traore, driving right, snatches it. Has a mismatch underneath. They can't get it to Traore. This is Legasic now with 10. Still Legasic. He'll step into a 3. No good. Scramble for it. Goes to Wilson, who was wide open for the layup. And the lead goes back to 4. Here's Smith. Now Long. Still Long. Gets a screen from Timms, and a crossover and drive goes up and under. What a finish there from Marcus Long. Big bucket there to keep the lead at 2. 75-73. Warriors need a stop. 2 to play, 2-point lead. This is Wilson, the handoff to Davies. Being guarded by Long. Now Askew, couple switches. Now Timms is on Askew, and Long is on Traore underneath. This is Davies on the left wing. They're working for Traore, and a timeout called by Coach Burke. We'll keep it right here. 75-73 your score. 1:44 to play. There's only 9, though, on the shot clock for Chowan, but they've been really good at the timeouts in the sets that Coach Burke has called. So we'll see what he draws up. They're actually going to stretch that to a full timeout. But we'll still keep it right here. 75-73. Haven't seen a whole lot of Demarius Summers. He had a really big first half. 13 points. Has 19 right now. I'll see if they try to get him back in for offense. Just a freshman, though, but certainly a very bright future. 19 points on 9 of 9 field goal shooting. Our second leading scorer is Preston Legasic, who has hit 2 huge shots for Chowan. 16 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 4 of 8 from behind the arc. For the Warriors, the leading scorer and the leading scorer in the game is Aaron Timms. He's got 21, only missed 3 shots from the field, also 7 rebounds. So teams will break their huddles here. It will be Chowan ball on the underneath out. 1:44 left, 73-75. The Warriors trail by 2. And it will be Legasic to trigger for the Hawks. 9 on the shot clock. And looking for a lob for Traore, and then Wilson. They get it to Wilson. His layup's no good, but there's a late foul. I've seen that play before. You throw in Traore as the decoy, and then Wilson, who is your better athlete, comes in for the second alley-oop. And they got it into him, but he was fouled. And he is a good free throw shooter. 74% on the year. 6 of 8 on the night. Misses the first one. Door remains open for SWU. Wilson gets a second. It's good. 3-point game. 76-73. 1:40 left here in the second half. Chowan goes zone. It's 2-3 here. Still Smith. Now Long on the left wing. Brown in the corner. Back to Long. Now Smith. Warriors looking for something here. 10 on the shot clock. Smith drives, goes, hangs, can't finish. Jump ball. Possession area belongs to the Warriors. Great job by Smith to not give up on the play. And Traore pulled down the rebound, but Smith tied him up right away. Shot clock reset to 20. 1:14 on the game clock. Still a 3-point deficit for the Warriors. They get it into Timms. And Timms will hand off to Long, who curls and fires a three. No good. Rebound goes to Smith. Smith is fouled. He will get 2 shots. What a sequence there from Shea Smith. The tie-up on the defensive rebound and then the offensive rebound. And he'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots, looking to cut into the Chowan lead. 76-73. Clock is stopped at 1:05. And that's the 4th foul of the game on Czech Traore, as the first free throw's good by Shea Smith. Second is good. 2 big-time free throws from Shea Smith. The lead is 1. A minute to play here in the game. This is Wilson. Hands off to Davies. Davies driving left. Gets it to Legasic. Long, shipped it away. Here goes Marcus Long in transition. He'll slow it and kick it to Smith. Smith will then back it out. He has the mismatch on Traore right now if he wants to use it. 40 seconds to play. Smith drives through the lane. He is fouled. He'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. So here comes Shea Smith, a junior from Little Rock, Arkansas, a transfer from Henderson State. First free throw's no good. (76-75) is where we stay after the first, but Smith gets a second. It's good, and we're tied. 39.7, 76 all here at Teisinger Gymnasium. This is Legasic for Chowan to Wilson. He'll hand off. They've done this action a couple times here. It's Askew. He gets screened. Underneath was Summers. They missed him, though. It's still Long on Askew. 10 on the shot clock. Under 20 on the game clock. Here's Dalen Askew. Setback jumper. Fouled. Oh. Askew will head to the line in a tie ball game. We got a replay of that one right here. Long jumped into him. That's a tough call for sure, but there was contact, and Askew went down. And he'll get 2 free throws here. First one's good. Askew, a 76% free throw shooter coming into the game. And here comes Traore for Summers. 77-76. Askew will get a second. It's no good. Traore on the floor, and we have a foul on Traore. Rayvon Allen will head to the line now for 2, and a chance for the Warriors to take the lead. Clock is stopped at 11.3. It's a loose ball foul on Czech Traore. He is fouled out. And wow, what a sequence of events right there. Chowan could have went up by 2. Askew missed the free throw. Loose ball, and Traore landed on Allen, and now Allen has 2 free throws. Rayvon just a 61% free throw shooter on the year. But he will get 2. 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead with 11.3 left in this conference thriller. We're tied. $77 all. Allen gets a second. Warriors lead, 78-77. A defensive possession of the season so far for the Warriors. 11.3, you need 1 stop. Askew to inbound. Warriors are pressed full court. Here's Askew. Gets a screen from Legasic. They pop to Legasic. His 3, no good. Brown rebounds. He'll head to the free throw line. Clock runs out, but they'll need to add some time. They got the look they wanted. Legasic for 3. He missed it. Brown rebounded. He'll head to the free throw line. They'll put 2.3 on the clock, I think is what I could mouth. And Dyron Brown will head to the line. A 73% free throw shooter on the year. We're still waiting on the clock right now. 78-77. We'll see where they set the clock. Should we go down there, Ryan, and show them our replay so they know? We'll see what they decide over there. They're at the clock right now. It will be Dyron Brown, who is getting iced right now for sure. .3 it is. So Brown to the line for 2. First is no good. He will get a second. Coach Hewitt just reminding his players, don't foul. Maybe if they went up 3, they would have fouled, but they can only be up 2 at most now. Brown's free throw, good. 79-77, 2.3. Askew will trigger. Askew out to Davies, stolen away by Allen. Rayvon Allen, rightly so, wins the game. His free throws put the lead in the hands of the Warriors, and the ball in his hands wins the game. Warriors pick up their first conference win of the season in an absolute thriller. 2-9 overall now. Chowan falls to 5-5. They're 1-2 in conference play. The two teams are tied as it stands in Conference Carolinas play. What a win for the Warriors. 79-77. Man, the entire team was great today. Aaron Timms, 21. Shea Smith, 14. 7 from Dyron Brown, 7 from Eric Hackett, but it's Rayvon Allen's 2 free throws and steal that won the game. And now I'll quiet down because they are currently praying in the center circle. So I think we're going to send it back to replay of that steal, Ryan. Is that where we're going? The Rayvon Allen steal. His free throws were absolutely massive, but the Warriors only led by 2, so if they hit that 3, Chowan being they still win the game. So Allen comes through in the clutch on both ends of the floor. Here is the replay. So it will be SWU to inbound. They got it to Davies here on the near side. Davies tried to get it to Legazik in the corner, and Rayvon Allett read it all the way. What a play from the junior from Lexington, South Carolina. Been here all 3 years, stuck around through the coaching change, and he wins the first conference game of the season for the Warriors. A big-time win, and maybe that will be what gets them going here in this one. They're victorious over Chowan, 79-77. We thank you guys for tuning in with us here today. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday at 1 p.m., when the Warriors host Limestone right here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. Until then, enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you Tuesday. See you then.